Hello, welcome traders to End Times trading system. In this system, we are discussing trading during the hours when the New York market is closed. The dark background represents the New York time, the gray, the Asia time, and European time. Thinkorswim or any other platform has lots of pivots indicator. So we can pick any of those. We are picking Camarilla pivots here since we know them for quite a while, how they work, and we have built a lot of system based on those. You can use floor trader pivots, you can use SVC pivots, you can use any kinds of pivots. We need those because we need to have objective entry points, objective stop losses, objective targets, and we're going to trigger the trade using our secret formula. We call it flow. We have done a lot of mathematical manipulation of the volume to come with this structure. And we can see it defines, I can see that today, right now, market is rotating here, but the volume is heading down, right? And this volume has, as I said, a lot of square root principles applied to it. So this is harmonic volume. So the point we are trying to make here is you have a good opportunity to trade the light markets with ES options. And we can drive the market direction with this SS volume flow. As we discussed previously, when the white line crosses above the red line, intentionally, we have looking at a potential long. When this blue line crosses the red line, we're looking at potential long. So last night, on the right side is the ES chart, on the left side is SPY chart. You can see the market is live right now, and we need pivots to play with. So right here we had a pivot, and you can see here this signal came in that way we may be potentially taking a long trade. We are not trading SPY options at night. They're not there. We are going to trade ES. And we need some pivot to trigger our entry from, and a pivot to end the entry. This is the entry right here, confirmed. We got confirmation right here. You put a buy stop. Target here. You exit. And you're done. You're done with 18-20 points overnight, right? One session, Asia session, and you're done. The dinner starts here. Your late night coffee starts here, ends here, and you're done. All right, so let's try last few days. Same thing here. Again, never forget Gann rules. Pull back, direction of the trend. So trend is here. Pull back and the price is here. And we need a initiation targets, initiation point, targets, and stop loss. Trend direction is up. We don't want this to be, we can trade here. When it comes down, we can trade here. So luckily we got hit here. Profit here. Stop loss here. Got the profit. Or in this example, we got the loss first. Unfortunately, this is the loss. But trend is still up. This is the news. 5 million jobs news. And just to tell you that in the news scenarios also, the first spike is what we fade. Watch the news. First spikes we fade, but you have to be prepared for it. But anyway, you should have taken the exit and then before the news anyways, so you still got some points. 10 points on ES. So if you are here on the ES chart, you got in here, you got in there. Now this is spike on SPY. ES doesn't looks like it's a spike on ES, which is fascinating. which is okay, I guess. So you went long here and you took your profits. But you should be out before the news unless you know how to play it. But anyway, the methodology worked. That's the point. ACR session. Nothing happened here. It was still bouncing in the pivot. It was saying to take short. If you're taking a short here, no stop, nothing else, and you waited for quite a while, you exit out. And then in the Euro session, you got a profit, you're out. But we're dealing with a slow market, so remember that. Don't expect it could be going flat for like whole session too. So when this happens, you get out. But there we go. So now here on this day, when you have a huge volume spikes like these, you can use one of these lines for breakout as entry point. It broke down here. Okay, so now if you want to go short, you put a short, look on the ES right here. These are your targets. And this is your stop loss. Same thing, market moved very fast. When volume moves very fast, panic moves. These panic moves we can reverse on a given pivot. How fast it moves there, these are the best moves actually, panic moves. Market moved in a panic fashion very quickly, almost like as if it is trading. It's like early morning anyways, so it traded, trying to hit the pivot, long pivot, enter here, not the bottom, enter here. If it broke down, we could enter here. So it did break down a little bit of by, let's see how many points. It broke down to 2.5 points, so we could have taken here or here. Stop loss is the next pivot over. Targets are here. All right, so this is how I was telling you also about there can be a dead zone too. So here we wanted to go long, and we had long. Market came down, and we got long here. And this is a stop loss, sitting. You know, so if it doesn't move to your target, then get out. You know, break even. If you hit one target, get out. So that is side effect of it. But when it moves, you can pick Euro session. That's fine too. There's some volume there. Okay, let's look at this one. Market went down. I mean, sorry, this guy went down. So we're looking at a short. It never crossed over. Looking at a short. Come back to the pivot. We take a short on ES. So let's find that spot. Right here, a lot of pivots here. Right, a lot of pivots here. Just pick one pivot close by. Right here, going down sideways. And this is midnight, right? So it could be slow on the. Most Americans already made a lot of money, so you know, so you have to be careful. But anyway, so eventually the target came on the Euro session. So your stop loss was here, entry was here, targets are here. Okay, you missed the target by a few ticks. Now we're talking about 20 point moves. So if you get up early morning, and then you can take a shot. Let's check one more day. Market had a very big dumping day. So here, 2 days back, market already short, take a shot. Let's see, let's do this. Go back. It's a pain. So we went short here in this area early morning. If you've taken this short at open, this is telling you the short is a better option for ES on the pivot. If it is sitting right here, let it prove itself. If it keeps going, that's fine. Let it go. Volume is telling it won't, but if it does, somehow some manipulation is going on, you're safe. Always So be careful. That's why we want to enter, let it push it in. Boom. Right? And when it moves in a very fast panic moves, we can reverse it. When it crosses here, somewhere here, you can take this long. Again, it has to be, if it is, this is not a panic move. It has to be like this. Boom. Strong panic moves into the pivot. And we take it in the direction of the trend. So let's see. Where was the trend at the time when the panic happens? I think so. This panic, was it usable? At that point, the trend of the two lines is up, right? So this is where I was telling you about a very fast move. You take it. So you could have been taking this or this. Gave you a good move at the open. Market moved in a panic just to reverse it. But we know. But anyway, so that's a different strategy. We'll discuss that panic moves. I wanted to show you the night after hours trading, how you can effectively trade with this tool and the pivots. So this is a Euro Open. You can see, maybe you can avoid this Asia session. Euro zone. Now we are ready to go up. The white line came down, reset, moved up. Now we're looking for it to go long. Let's come back to the pivots. And we want to go long only, right? So we'll go long. Long somewhere here. Targets here. So long somewhere here on the right side, to look for it. So right here was a precise pivot for ES, came down, took it up, right? So now you can see what is driving this values, and you want to use pivots. We will never go randomly. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't matter. You get so many trades, unbelievable number of trades. You can see you get this huge move. You're done for the whole week. Actually, you're done. Or you can just trade light after that. So we discuss panic moves into pivots later on and how do you play those. So we got that day going. We already discussed this day. This day market started going down. We are looking for a short move right here in the ES. And then we short here. There we go. So I wanted to keep it short and sweet, and this is how we can trade end times and enjoy.